All right, welcome everyone to the Skeptic Nikki after party. Of course, Nikki's here. We've got Godless Mom, aka Courtney Hurd, is with us. We've got Blue Cat 42, who has joined us for this episode. We also have the amazing Stephanie Helms is with us. My brother from the other coast, Mr. Canadian Olliman, is with us. The two-time drastic surgery survivor, Mr. Irish Sweet, is with us, and my producer and co-host, Mr. Mikey Famine, is also with us. Rocking the Georgia background.
Oh yeah, I gotta find a new troll thing because this one didn't work. All right, hold on.
You're funny.
I'll find it.
It's nice to see Tennessee back again. The last time they were really good was the last time my team was really good.
Nebraska?
Yep.
Was it really Nebraska?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. You can tell I understand exactly how you feel. Back in the air.
Zach Morris came in and said, "Freeze!"
Yep. Suddenly, we have a flag down on the play.
Oh,
ding.
there
And
she
you're
is.
back.
Sorry, guys. This does this intermittently. Can you guys hear me and see me?
Yep.
Yeah, you are back.
Can't hear you.
Okay. I can't hear you.
Uh-oh, you can't hear us?
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, internet gremlins are out there.
I cannot hear.
Everybody just move their mouth like they're talking and don't make noises so she doesn't know when we're back. Shit.
And they say Canadians are such nice people.
Oh boy.
The next time you think
There
a
you go, Ollie.
Canadian is a nice person, ask them what they think about the United States.
You don't want to do that.
That was not my fault, Neil.
I blame them.
I only take 23% of the blame.
We could make it your fault.
Why? Why? Oh shit. We're losing people left, right, and center.
Uh-oh.
So I
We
left
lost
and came
Blue Cat
back
again.
in.
And you're back. And you're gone.
And you're back. Now you're out again.
Neil, take your hands
Just
off
one
the
of you
button.
do it. Just one of you do it.
Put your hands on the radio and pray.
I wasn't touching nothing. What are you talking about?
Sorry.
That wasn't me.
I don't know what you're talking
Stimpy, you're not allowed to push the red button.
So, yeah. Sorry about that.
Neil, are
Can
we
you guys hear
Ren and Stimpy? Yes.
Yes, we are. Hey, Red.
You are kind of like Stimpy. You're just big and nice and very friendly. I'm just a cranky old chihuahua with no hair.
Stevie, you bloated sack of protoplasm.
You idiot.
You idiot. I want to play with a nice mean man.
What was her superhero friend? What was Buttered Toast Man or something?
Captain
Powdered
Powdered Toast Man. Yeah.
Powdered Toast.
Cling tenaciously to my buttocks.
Yeah.
He used to fly backwards, remember?
Yeah,
First-
you fly
yeah.
backwards with his cape flying over his face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
So
great.
stupid. So stupid.
Then there was the other cartoon that they did afterwards, the Ripping Friends. I don't know if you remember those guys.
I didn't see that one.
I'm not sure. No.
Look up the Ripping Friends. It's funny as shit.
Did everybody buy their tickets?
To what?
For the $1 billion super Powerball thing that you guys have in the States?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Even better.
$1 billion.
I saw that. They can't even put the whole number up on the billboard. It just says 999. Wow.
They got Larry up there in the scissor lift to add a digit to the matrix sign.
What is on the
Electric fence.
Yeah. I actually thought about it for half a second driving down the interstate, and I thought, how foolish would it be if I actually did that? So now.
The odds are kind of in your favor at this point. You're better off spending $2 now.
How so?
because the prize is worth the $2, is so much more worth the $2 than if it was like $1 million.
Yeah, but how many times do I have to spend $2 before I have to come move in with you and lose everything I have? Not to...
$1.2 billion.
Like whenever it gets like super big, like we'll buy a ticket
Mhm.
just to be sure. Just to be sure. Because how mad would you be if somebody won that shit and it was your fucking neighbor? No, I'm buying this ticket.
And your neighbor's still gonna win. And how mad?
Yeah, I was
is
gonna
that?
say
Yeah,
she'll still
yeah.
probably win.
I want a refund for my $2 at least.
Because I know my
You
neighbor
can
plays
knock
the
on the guy's
lottery.
door and say, "Hey."
Out of all of the demographics in the United States, suicide is the highest with lottery winners.
Really?
Really?
That's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
Wow.
They also go bankrupt more than any other demographic.
Yeah, I knew that one.
How do you
Even
go
if you win
bankrupt
$1
after winning
billion?
$1 billion?
Well, you're not going to win $1 billion. The immediate payout is $500 million, and then you're going to pay tax on it, so you're down to $300 million. And then you have everybody that comes out of the woodwork that knows your name and is going to come after you.
Because you have $1 billion.
Yeah, and I can put a big one of these on the front door and say, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, seriously.
Or move.
And then there is a
Yeah.
bunch of stress that comes with managing that amount of money. And then a lot of people actually report, feeling like a fraud, like I didn't earn this money.
Which they didn't.
They didn't. Interesting, because you're trying to live that life and people don't recognize you.
And they try to get into the social circles of at least new money, and they can't because no one will accept them because they didn't earn the money.
They have nothing to offer, because when you get to that level of wealth, it's about building relationships and maintaining that level of wealth, and they don't have anything to offer. Interesting.
Yeah,
The
well,
Beverly
if
Hillbillies syndrome.
Say what?
I won Beverly Hillbilly syndrome.
That was a great show, but they weren't even trying really. Like maybe Jethro and Grandmama weren't trying, or what was her name?
Yep.
Ellie
grandma?
Mae.
Not Ellie Mae.
that's
Ellie Mae
grandma.
was the young girl.
Because
Yeah,
the grandma
and
didn't
grandma.
care. She was
No, she
rocking
didn't
it.
care. Yeah.
That was
If
like
Jethro
won the
didn't much
lottery.
care either.
Jethro didn't care.
I would buy this mask for anyone that came up to me and wanted money.
What?
Hold, please.
That could be a horror mask. That thing looks horrific.
I don't
Yeah.
like
Some
when
people keep
I
it a
don't
secret.
I don't like when hands are places hands are not supposed to be.
Yeah.
And I don't like
Is that-
or just like any like body part. Like I don't like it when I see something that's got like in D&D, like there's like this big monster thing, but it's got like a third smaller arm coming up. I'm like, oh, now that's fucking problematic. That's
Body
that is
horror.
Not okay. It's not
Body
okay.
horror. Yeah.
Instant billionaire with mask like that is a peck ahead.
See, I kind of want a third arm, like grow out of between my shoulder blades, so it can reach all the spots that I can't itch.
Oh my gosh. That's just makes me squirm.
I got one of these now, so it's
I think what
Is that one
you
of
need,
the creatures?
what you need, Neil, is you need a prehensile tail and like a brush.
Oh, I'd love to have a prehensile tail. That'd be awesome.
There you go.
They
Save
have
money on
those.
gas. It just swing to work.
I think
Fucking
there's some Japanese
Spider-Man.
technology that actually has those, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have like my
Really?
computer. Yeah. It's like, have you ever, like, it was on the show
But where
World's
do you
Dumbest
plug the tail in?
Inventions. I don't know. It
You
might-
got a port back there.
I'm not making things up.
Plug it into the old "your stupid butt" port, the USB port.
That's hilarious. My job is going to be like, what are you looking at?
We just checked your history, and we're kind of
Japanese toy. Let me not put in what I was thinking. Let me just wait, because I don't want to. Because the things that I could like need to Google to find this, I probably would not be able to.
bizarre ass hentai page somewhere.
They would be like, "What?" Yeah, that would be. That's right. Then I would have to start that Patreon, Mike, because I wouldn't have a job.
Prehensile monkey
Today.
butt plug tail. What the hell?
No, it's not. Oh,
What?
exactly. I definitely. Yeah, thank you. I didn't even think about how wild it could get. But yes, they have this like tail that you can strap on, and it like moves, and it's really.
See, it's not
weird.
butt plug, Neil. It's a strap on. Calm
It's
down.
not.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I just
That's
teach the
fucking
thing
funny.
to fucking steal food. Off the table beside me. Grab that hot dog from me.
Okay,
Come
here's around the horn. We haven't done this in a while. If you could
Okay.
add any animal body part to your physiology, what would you add? It doesn't have to be a butt plug tail, but like,
Oh,
well, I mean, I'm not ruling it out. Like, you can still have that as an answer, but
can I go first?
yes,
You ready to go?
let's do this one. Let's
I want
start at
crab
Neil
claws. I want crab
Really?
claws,
instead
man.
of hands.
Yeah. Well, no, I just have an extra pair of arms with crab claws
Okay,
on them.
okay.
Did you see
Excellent.
that
Way
movie
it was.
with Melissa McCarthy and Jason Bateman? And it was about it. I think it's on Netflix, and it's about her and this girl. I think Octavia Davis or whoever, and they're playing these two older superheroes or something. And one of their enemies is Jason Bateman, and he's a crab man, and he has like crab hands. And y'all, have you all seen that? It's ridiculous,
No.
but
I'm trying to find it for you.
yeah, find that because like it's. I can't remember the movie.
How long
but
ago
it's-
was it?
It was like last year. Melissa McCarthy.
Nobodies.
And Nobodies, yes. And it had Jason Bateman in it, and he had those claws. And he and Melissa McCarthy were flirting with each other and eating raw chicken. And he was like using the claw to feed her raw chicken. And it was like, it was really
I
awful.
need to see this now.
Yeah, it was wild. Like
got-
they were supposed to be like Jason Bateman was like some henchman of some type, and he was like going to
Uh-oh.
Fade out again, Nikki.
Yep.
So pop back
So
in.
you went with
But this is a
crab
great
claws,
answer
did
here. I
you?
like this one. Gills. That's great.
I would
Ooh,
have
yeah.
wings. For me, it'd be wings.
Wings
Yeah,
are the good.
wings.
Wings is a strong answer. We can hear you again.
We can hear you. You're back.
You is back.
But can she hear us?
That is the
I
question.
don't know. Can you hear us, Nikki? Testing. One,
Well-
2, 3.
I don't know sign language, so I just look like an idiot.
So, Courtney, you got wings. What kind of wings? Pegasus wings, hummingbird wings.
Really big wings?
Oh,
so
yeah.
They can carry me.
Hummingbird wings will do it. Why can't I get off the ground?
Human-sized hummingbird wings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not hummingbird sized.
Well, you need to have
Very
like, hollow
big,
bones
very
and shit, too.
strong wings.
like eagle wings.
Angel from the X-Men.
Yeah, he was cool. Oh my god, him with the fucking cheese grater in the bathroom. I was like, this is horrible. What movie is this? Why are we watching this? What about you, Stephanie?
I was gonna say gills, but air took it out of my.
Well,
I'm gonna
we'll
have
just
to think.
we'll just delete his comment. It's fine.
Screw air.
Gills is a good answer. As somebody who swims every morning, I would go with gills
Yeah.
as
You
well.
swim every morning.
Yes.
You have a pool at home, or you go to the pool
Uh-huh.
every morning.
No pool at home.
So you
Um,
drive to the pool every morning.
Yeah, but I live in a town that's like, I mean, Neil can tell you that I can throw a rock to the pool right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally down the hill from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to have a pool at home, Mikey. It's really it's hard to do that and swim laps in the Mr. Turtle pool.
Especially in Summerland in winter. Unless you have an indoor pool, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, for the record, I just want to point out that me and Swede both have harsher winters than you, and we have neighbors that have pools. So calm down. Y'all aren't the coldest place ever.
But do your neighbors do laps in their pools in winter?
Not every day, apparently, like some people. Courtney Phelps sneaking in.
I don't need no swimming pool. I got the Northumberland Straight.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's where you
you're
wanna go
diving in
swimming.
that. You're diving in there in January, right, Ollie?
Well, I've done that once or twice.
I'm just saying, like
Polar bears
It's cold.
Yeah.
what counts as a lap for you then? We gotta swim to the fucking mainland and then fucking swim back. That's one. Like
once across to
That'd be,
Europe, and then
that'd be a good swim, buddy. Be a real
that's what
good
I'm
swim.
saying.
The shortest point is like about 11 kilometers, 10 and a half kilometers.
Fuck that, dude.
Wow, that's a
yeah.
long swim.
That-
Has anybody
that's a
ever
long
swum
swim.
it?
Oh yeah, lots of people.
Yeah, I
My
live on
parents-
There's some-
Okanagan Lake, and sometimes people do like the cross the lake swim. I've always wanted to do it, but
I was on
Hi,
swim
Alma.
team.
haven't yet.
I was on swim team, and for one practice, they made us swim a mile. I literally thought I was dying.
Oh, a mile's nothing. I've done
mile.
I
Miles
do 2
nothing my ass.
kilometers every
well,
morning.
maybe not nothing, but it's I could do a mile. I used to
Swimming
do
a mile is
I
like
could do a
running
mile.
5 miles.
You are
No.
so loud.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's the same.
Sweet.
Only if you're
Get
not
your
used
These
to
are really
it.
loud.
You're booming.
Once you get used to it, it's easy. I do 2 kilometers every morning, and it's
Yeah.
nothing.
So
Well, when I'm trapped out on a raft and I'm Galadriel, I will call you to pull us ashore.
I'm just thinking about it. Like in the summers in Summerside, I used to swim out to Holman's Island all the time, and that's at least 2.5 kilometers.
Yeah.
Swim out there, you
Right.
hang out on the island for the afternoon, you swim back.
How long
2
does it,
kilometers is 1.6 miles, right?
Yeah, about that. No, 3 kilometers is 1.6 miles.
No.
Right?
that's too damn
Well,
far.
I
Right.
remember when
Yeah,
I was
correct. I was going in the wrong direction. Thank you, Wally.
when I was in Nova Scotia last time. I figured I could swim to Europe. So it doesn't look very like a long distance on a map, right? So I tried, but I got about halfway back.
Fucking
Halfway
Atlantic
there.
Ocean, for fuck's sake.
I know, but I got about halfway, and I decided there's no way I'm going to make it, so I just went back.
Okay. All right.
Gave up halfway through.
Yeah, I'm going back.
I'm still trying to find this Melissa McCarthy movie because I don't think that was the name of it. Because who was the guy character she said?
Don't
Oh,
remember.
I think I know. I bet it's this one.
Just type in movie claw hands or Neil. Why didn't you go with lobster claws instead of crab claws? You'd have one big powerful one and then one that you can cut things with.
How about you, Sweet?
Just first thing that popped into my mind. That's all.
Okay.
What kind of animal part do you want? Oh, you're fixing your mic. Oh, you got it. Which animal part do you want?
Of what? I was trying to fix everything.
Oh, okay. You're getting a
You're getting
Like
an animal upgrade. What animal part do you want to add to your body that makes you better?
Neil
I
wants
will
crab
take-
claws.
I will take octopus eyes.
Ooh,
Ooh.
they do have like the
Yeah.
best vision.
I
Or
like the
mantis shrimp.
jumping spider vision too is pretty fucking cool.
I
Their eyes actually
do
turn
not want to
inside
have
of their
like,
bodies.
I do not want to have like hearing like a rabbit because how would you sleep? You're not used to that your whole life, and now you're hearing everything.
Hear my own food in my tummy just like going down. I was like, this is uncomfortable.
Speaking of which, there is a room that has like a 0 decibel rating,
Hmm.
and I don't remember where it is. And people can only stay in it for like 5 to 7 minutes at a time because you can hear the blood going through your
Your eardrums.
arteries, and
Yeah.
it just creeps people out.
A YouTuber did it. Was in there for like
I think
mad
I saw
long.
that.
It's like it doesn't work.
There's no way that
Yeah, see.
would be entertaining at all.
Why aren't you
Where did
typing?
Nikki go?
Nikki, it
Probably trying to
disconnected.
figure out the technology thing going on there.
Yeah.
She hasn't
Telling
sent
ya,
me a
they're-
message saying that she's decided not to come back or anything, so she'll be back.
Okay.
The internet gremlins are fierce this evening.
Blue
Yeah,
Cat,
we can
is
do
you
that.
there? It is your turn to answer the round to horn.
Yeah, Blue Cat. What animal upgrade do you want?
Whiskers.
I would hate whiskers.
Oh yeah. Well, they would allow you to know what you could fit in through. That's
I
what
have
the
eyes
purpose
for
of them
that.
is. No, their eyes you can misjudge them with your eyes. But if you need to get through tight space or a hole or something like that, and your whiskers are rubbing too much, then you know you can't fit. That's the purpose of them.
What do you think I'm squeezing into that visually I don't decide beforehand that I can get in there? I'm not like looking at like a hole in the ground, like
cats dude.
I don't know. Let me get my whiskers in there and see if I can fit. Like it has to like work for a person.
Blue Cat sent a message that they are dealing with computer issues and will be back.
Yeah.
All right.
It looks like that Q Drop podcast channel popped up here.
Oh no!
What is that?
Oh, that's my husband.
That'd be John.
Hi, husband.
So I'm gonna have to go with Sonic, the Bat's hearing. Because then I could see in the dark, basically, with no light sources, be able to navigate my way around and whatnot like that.
Bat sonar, basically.
Bat sonar, yeah.
Huh.
And earplugs, sweet. Earplugs.
I don't know that
rabbit
earplugs
size
would help if you had that great a hearing. Though.
White noise machine. Something.
Imagine a white noise machine next to you when you had
Oh
that
my
great
God.
hearing.
No, I would die. Forget it. No.
It would be like you having a mechanical valve and having to deal with the clicking.
Yeah.
Imagine the big, what do they call it? The brown note. If you got that one.
Oh my God! Your own sneezes might put you in the hospital.
No.
Well,
Your head would be like, what's his name in that movie?
Why do you think bunnies sneeze so quietly?
They have to.
you know,
If they sneeze
I'm
like
not
my father,
Just be blood trickling down their little ears.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that nobody brought up a dog's sense of smell because it could turn into
Oh, hell
something
no.
socially awkward.
I
I
couldn't
know,
cope.
Well, I would
I
just
could
like to
barely
say
cope
that.
with human sense of smell.
Well, no, I would just like to say that if you did go with the dog sense of smell, then you should get also the dog's like for sense of smell. So they don't care what it smells like; they like the smell of it,
Yeah.
right? That way you
That's
don't
why I
have
said
any
it
bad
could
smells.
prove to be socially awkward.
Oh, hey, Ollie.
Hey, how you doing? What's going on, Neil?
I bet our social stuff would be so different if everybody had like a dog
reminded me of
sense of smell. People wouldn't probably even shake hands. They'd probably just like put their wrists up to each other and they can smell them, and it would tell you everything you need to know about them. You just like, yeah, nice to
Tell
meet
me
you.
you've seen that Cheech and Chong skit from their last tour,
No.
Yeah,
where they're both pretending to be the two dogs meeting in the neighborhood and they're acting like dogs.
That's an old.
It's funny as hell. Oh yeah, they've done it a few times, but they redid it there just in the last tour, and it's really pretty good from that because they kind of put together all the different pieces they had. So
I think that you guys just reminded me of something that I saw fairly recently. And I think it's a heat vision or something. Some sort of heat vision goggles that you can wear, or a camera that shows up.
Infrared
But-
night vision goggles. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're heat based. So when people fart, you can see the farts coming out of them.
yeah,
Little clouds come out of them.
yeah.
You'd never
That's
want to
it's
go out in
infrared.
public again.
No,
Infrared.
No,
does
it's
that.
funny because they're happening everywhere. Like everywhere, people are farting like all the time. It's like, oh wow.
Yeah.
the other thing with bunny ears, you wouldn't be able to go to concerts anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could sit a lot further back.
Or you could just sit outside.
Yeah, outside.
You could just tailgate. You could hear the whole thing.
Yeah.
Isn't
Never have to
that
buy a
why
ticket. Just pay for parking?
isn't
Just
that
sit
why
out in the
OSHA
back
closed
porch.
down that must be why the OSHA closed down all those Playboy clubs.
Maybe. Could be.
Never mind.
That might be it.
No, hang on here. Thermal. That's what it's called. Thermal vision.
Yeah, infrared
Oh,
thermal
vision.
heat vision.
Mhm. Well, that's essentially what night vision goggles are, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, NVGs
No,
are
it
different.
depends. The Starlight
NVGs
Scope
are
ones are different. Yeah, they amplify Yeah, starlight scopes, they amplify the ambient light, and that's how you see. Where with thermal or infrared, you see heat sources in different degrees of color. Right?
If you ever have NVGs, look up and you can see like a star, a night sky like you've never seen in your life. It's amazing.
Yeah, the problem with thermal is if everything's the same temperature, it's very hard to distinguish terrain at any distance. Or with the starlight scopes, you can't.
Watch this.
So.
Oh.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
No, not the lady.
Both dogs.
Funny.
Both
Oh,
dogs.
no.
The
Oh,
dog
no.
standing there, definitely. Oh, I'm going to drop that bomb there for you before you come and use the machine.
Fucking funny.
Hey, how do you guys think I stay so thin?
I go over to my
Constant
parents' place
outgassing.
and play darts against my dad, and you got to walk in a circle, eh? So as I'm playing darts, I always try and make sure I let one go just before I let the last dart go. So he walks up and steps right into it. I get him at least once a week.
Hi, Jonathan. I guess
It's
I
a
don't know
fart
what
game.
happened with Nikki. I don't know if she's coming back or not.
Damn it.
We scared her
I
off.
miss you, Nikki. Let's find out. She didn't say she couldn't stay for too long, but I think she's been more than a few minutes. We'll see what she says.
Gotta figure out a way to stay.
Courtney, you're tired, and I don't want to keep you here unnecessarily. I mean, I know you wanted to say hi to Nikki, so.
Yeah, I was looking forward to talking to her. I haven't talked to her in forever. I think it was last time I had a conversation with Nikki. I was still working for IAA.
I just blew out my eardrum,
Agent.
sweet. I
What?
sneezed.
Oh.
I said I just blew out my eardrums. I sneezed.
Thanks.
Have you guys
Here we
lost
go.
a lot of followers on Twitter?
I have gained followers.
I don't have
What?
followers on Twitter. What are you talking about? I don't do shit on Twitter.
I've lost like 35.
I'll be right
I
back.
was up to 2750 and dropped down some. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it too much.
No, I'm
Looks
not
like
super worried about
few. I was at 79 something. 79.12, I think, was the highest that I saw. Now I'm at 78.52, so there's a few that are gone.
I lost a few hundred, but I'm kind of living for it because I kind of want to see this whole thing blow up in its face.
I want to see him lose $44 billion.
Yes, that would be so fun.
The best part
know
about
how
all of this and everything is when you talk to people who are making comments on this and how unfair a lot of things are or whatever, it's like, well, this is capitalism and the market is making its decision. Get out of the way of the market.
Exactly.
Well, somebody made a very cogent point, which is this is just like venture capitalists buying a hard office print newspaper. They go in and they fire everybody, and the only thing that's left is the real estate. You know, they make the core business. They let the core business completely implode, and what they're left with is a shell. That could be what happens. I don't know. But he is proving himself to be not the smartest tool in the kit, as far as I can tell. I mean, demanding that the people that provide the content pay.
It's not going to end well for him. I mean, the whole value in Twitter is the user base, is the people, because it's not mind-blowing technology, right?
We're the
pretty
product.
simple. Yeah, exactly.
Nikki is coming back. She was messing with her router.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean that's what Twitter's got to sell is everybody who posts there. If you don't have little kitty pictures or senseless arguments, then you lose the user base. You're kind of effed.
Yeah, exactly.
Blue check thing. I don't know what that is.
We
The
talked about that.
verification
Twitter, blue
process.
check.
Verification check. That he was bugging Stephen King about, or Stephen King said, "If I'm going to be charged $20 to be verified,
Well, if everybody can get it,
I still don't know what you're talking about.
And then Melonhead boy there comes back and says, "Well, how about 8?" And it's like, wait a minute, I'm watching a guy who just spent $42 billion to buy this business, who clearly has no idea what the business is all about, nickel and diming and arguing with one of the widest known authors on the planet about
nonsense.
$12, really?
$20.
Well,
Well, how about $8?
It was amazing that he thought that Stephen King was complaining about the price. Stephen King has money. He doesn't care how much it costs if it's something of value, right? It wasn't the fact that it was $20. It was the fact that, if you let everybody get verified, what's the point of being verified?
Yep.
Everybody
Musk
has
said
superpowers. Nobody has superpowers.
I was going to make the reference.
Musk said to somebody, "It's not. We've got to somehow or another. We've got to have income," and it's like, my response to that was $42 billion, and all I got was this tin cup. What are you talking about? Could I please have $20?
There's an easy way to monetize Twitter, and that is to build in a donation feature so people can choose to donate to the creators that they like on Twitter. And then they take a cut. That is the easiest way to monetize Twitter.
They were actually headed in that direction. I mean, there were super followers. They picked that thing up. They were going in that direction. And it's like, fuck that.
Except for the community roundly made fun of anybody that wasn't a super follower. So
Really?
Yep.
Well, it was such a terrible. They did it in such a terrible way. It should just be a donate button. A super follower. That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, your profile should not show that you're a super follower.
Yeah,
that round the horn question earlier about what animal part you'd like to have. Ham hands. That's what Twitter development said. Oh, we want to have ham hands. Let's do that.
Got some buzz coming from you, Blue Cat. I never got to go.
Oh.
That's worse.
Oh.
That's worse. That's worse. Much worse. Go the other way. Go the other way. Okay, I'm gonna mute you.
Turn this car around.
Yeah. That was whatever you did made it so much worse. So much worse.
He's making us down of the stuff that was coming out of those people in the thermal video. So
Yeah.
Blue Cat got eaten by one of the monsters from Sunday's 10 Candles game.
Something like that.
10 candles.
The
Jonathan, why'd you have to kill me first? Why'd you kill me first? I had a plan. I had a plan.
I asked who's the most tired, and you said I am, and I'm like, okay,
I didn't.
Well, let Ollie.
Rudy said she was the most tired. They did.
Yeah.
They said they were the most tired.
Well, apparently I was the most tired, and I got confused.
And it's like, oh, okay. So then
could you guys?
I had a plan.
I watched a little bit of that with you guys playing there, and I was commenting in the chat. Did you guys not see my comments? Or
can't remember now.
We don't interact much with chat when we're playing. We're not great about that.
I don't plan on
at the end of 6 hours. I was going to lead everybody outside, and I was going to basically get them all gathered around me, and then set my grenade off and kill everybody and just end it.
Okay, so I need YouTube to know that was a reference to a fictional.
That was
yeah.
a game, a
Yes,
role-playing
yes,
game
yeah.
we were talking about on Minecraft.
I was gonna
like-
say, is this like Jonestown or something? What's
It
going
was a
on?
that was a wild game. I loved it.
Ollie was trying to turn it into Jonestown.
I
Yeah.
was trying to kill everybody.
He tried to get us all to wear the same tennis shoes. It was really awkward.
It was.
It's actually probably good that you guys couldn't see what I was typing in there because I was calling you guys nerds. Oh, look,
Well,
my favorite group
I
of
mean,
nerds.
Let's be honest here. We were playing a game with tea lights that determined how the game goes. Like we knew exactly how.
I didn't know what I was getting into.
Jonathan,
You guys
sound weird.
ambushed me.
Okay, you don't have to be mean about it, Mikey.
Your sound is weird. You don't sound weird.
No. I got what you mean. I'm changing my microphone over now.
I was playing. I was just
Oh. There we go. Just got to pull it in a little bit so that your gate doesn't kick in and cut you off, and then you'll be sounding like a professional.
Yeah, I'm actually looking
There it is.
at
Way better.
a few different options as far as new microphones go. I've had this Blue Yeti like 9 years, and it's not guaranteed to last much longer. I think. Like I
Why?
love this thing, but
They don't
Sure,
break.
7.
everyone I talk to
Smoking
seems to
mine for
indicate
3
they
years and it still works.
How long?
they
how,
mostly go out after 5.
how long you had yours, Neil?
Shit, maybe 2-3 years. 3 years.
I'm on year 8.
Mhm.
I think
Damn.
3 years I've had that. And I only just discovered that these you can actually use these mics for the whole ASMR thing if you want.
Oh yeah, that's one of the most
Stereo
popular
and go
uses
like-
for them.
Yeah.
I was just talking to John at dinner about doing ASMR videos while we eat ramen maybe one day.
Oh my! Oh, Courtney,
No.
you post fucking ramen pictures again. I'm fucking blocking you.
That's all. That's like what I post them all the time. I'm never gonna
I
stop.
love ramen.
You heard what I said. I'm fairly confident you heard my threat, and now we'll just wait to see what your response is. Dude, I
I'm gonna
cannot be seen fucking ramen.
I have
during the day.
T-shirts that say ramen. Like I love. I live
What's your
for
favorite?
ramen.
What's your favorite kind of ramen?
Wow.
The one that I have most of the time is a chicken-based like miso broth and it has chicken karage on top.
can we turn this into around the horn?
No,
Oh,
What's your ramen preference?
none.
I'm a tonkatsu guy myself.
saying
Yeah, I
I
love
love
the tonkatsu. I love
tonkatsu.
the tonkatsu. Yeah.
And then there's one in Kelowna. There's a ramen place in Kelowna that does this spicy yuzu pepper broth. Oh my god, it's so
Ooh.
good.
Okay, I have to try that.
I am
Yeah, it is
starving.
so
Ramen
good.
is not something we do on the East Coast. I am unaware of the flavors and what you were talking about.
Well, you're gonna
Fucking
have to
Ollie,
try.
I got to get you out here. Gotta fucking. I will buy you a plane ticket to come out here and have.
Yeah.
fucking-
It's
But you
When
guys
the
don't know what
Backstreet
the-
Boys-
Fly to Vancouver, have ramen.
when the Backstreet
Best
Boys
place.
reunion tour hit, I learned to make ramen instead of bread because I already knew how to make bread. So I learned how to do ramen from scratch.
Ugh.
boiled
Wow.
wiener water.
That is not an easy thing to master.
No, it is not.
Mhm.
Well, we
Doesn't
have a
sound good.
huge Asian population here on the coast, so we have a ton of different types of Asian foods that you can come out and
Yeah.
just engulf your. Just it's so good. Like so.
Richmond, where I was
Yep.
born and raised,
Yeah.
best food on the planet.
So many different flavors, so many different
Yeah.
types.
Where
Do
my
they do
parents
raw
lived,
fur?
it's a huge Hmong population, and if you know their food, it's so good.
I do not.
HMUOUNG. That's how you say it.
Every now and then there's static coming.
HMONG.
What's that?
I don't know.
Asian
I
culture.
forget which country it's from. It's Southeast Asia.
Airsis Mr.
China.
Noodles is a total ramen experience. That's
Mr.
not
Noodles.
ramen, dude.
China.
Oh, they're refugees from China.
Yeah.
Oh, also
Central China.
Vietnam, Laos.
Biddy's here. Hi, Biddy.
Biddy popped
Oh.
in, yeah. I don't think she's here anymore, but she popped in to say hi.
We can't hear you, Blue Cat.
Can you hear me
No.
now?
Yeah,
Oh,
there you are.
Yep.
Okay.
Hooray!
I had to swap computers. My other one was acting like it had dementia. Just put it that way. Everything was slowing down and just getting nonsensical. And getting it set up on this one, I didn't know what it was going to be like. So
You got a little bit of hiss going on there. I'm
A
not
lot of
sure.
crackle, yeah.
yeah, I've been trying to work on it. Is it better?
No, worse. Oh.
No. Oh. Whatever you're doing there, it's working.
Nikki finna throw
Unless
down
you
some
mute.
reps.
I started rehab yesterday.
I think she's going to kick the crap out of her router, is what she's doing.
How close would a peanut pad thai be to what you guys are talking about?
Pad thai? No, that's Vietnamese.
Because it's a noodle dish.
Very different, yeah.
Okay.
Ramen is like a broth
Let's see how it looks on my computer.
It'd be closer. Closer would be pho. Would be closer.
Yeah. It's
What
like
the fuck are
noodle
you
soup.
talking about?
Froze. Hi, Nikki.
I
You
love pho
froze.
too.
There's a place not too far away from me called like
Pho.
Unbelievable. I was like, stop it. There's so many puns in the pho game right now.
We have one in Burnaby called the Pho King.
we have Stock King here too.
You know what we have here? McDonald's.
A&W.
There's just so little choice down here where I'm at, dude.
Yeah, move
Be
out
honest,
to
you're lucky to
PEI.
have-
Move out to PEI. Yeah, so I can eat McDonald's every day. No, thank you.
Well, no,
No,
there's other places.
McRamen.
Oh, it's
McRamen.
worse.
Yeah.
It's worse here. We only have A&W and DQ
Oh,
in
yeah,
Summerland.
yeah.
We have to leave and go to a whole other town to eat
Mikey,
ramen.
We have the McLobster.
I'm allergic to shellfish.
Oh,
Nick Lobster?
Yep.
You trying to kill me? Al?
They
Trying to
tried
murder
them
me?
out
Lobster
here.
sandwich.
Okay. I'd try
They
that.
tried them here, but and they were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But
Ollie tried to
yeah,
take me
I
out.
didn't mind it. It was actually for McDonald's. I was like,
I'm
this
sorry,
is
Mikey. I didn't mean to try and take you out.
Just trying to erase Mikey.
Yeah.
Here, eat this McLobster. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think
What about
Mickey's
other
setting up
fish?
her
Can you eat
actual
other fish?
computer.
Yeah,
All right.
it's been giving me heartburn
not
lately, though. So I'm just,
We got some
I think I'm
awesome
getting
fish and
old.
chips places.
I'm always prepared. There you go. Product placement.
What? You don't use colloidal silver?
No.
Oh God.
What there? Werewolf
I don't want to
medication?
be a
What?
member of the Blue Man Group.
Not into Smurfs.
Well, you know.
And it's not
I had a-
because they're
I had
three
a
apples
crush on
high.
Smurfette when I was a kid.
Oh, stop, Neil! You're gonna start sounding like Tucker Carlson, who was all heartbroken that the peanut or the green M&M wasn't sexy
Oh, yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo! He didn't know. He did not understand how weird he sounded to normal people when he talked about that.
Well, he's not a
still
normal
doesn't.
person.
No.
He's a candy sexual.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently, a whole bunch of gender critical folk in the UK are all upset about purple M&Ms. It's like, oh boy, they're sneaking it in there.
Oh, here they come!
What the fuck are you
Purple
talking
M&Ms?
about?
Next thing you know, I
Yeah,
won't be
M&Ms.
able to make out with a Reese's peanut butter cup anymore.
I know, god damn it!
Did they? Did M&M's do a like a pride promotion with that or something? Or
Yeah, or something like that. They
That's
got all
cool.
upset about it.
There's a right-wing radio host near here that said something to the effect of allowing the transgenderism thing to explode is like wanting to put your hairy nutsack on children's foreheads.
Which happens
I
in the
totally see
fellows'
that.
church on any given
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
Which yes, he is very overtly Christian, and I use this very lightly because obviously he pisses on the ninth commandment regularly.
Tucker
But it's,
Carlson was tanning his
he's
balls.
definitely one that talks about anal sex a lot for somebody who claims to be straight.
It's all closeted shit, man. That's all I'm telling you.
That's like every time like you eat a hot dog or a banana, and someone's like, "Oh, it looks like a penis going in your mouth, like a penis in your mouth." I'm like, dude, I'm eating. What are you talking about? Are you all right?
Every accusation is a confession. You know, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
These people.
But yeah, he works for the Blaze, and so every once in a while I needle him saying, "Have you told your boss yet that you think he's going to hell?"
He thinks
Glenn
Beck's
is
going
the
to hell.
boss, and most Christians think that Mormons aren't going to make it.
It hasn't come up.
Take it up with HR. Where's HR? Well, you know, Salt Lake City.
Here, put your tennis shoes on so we can start the meeting.
Did you guys watch Under the Banner of Heaven?
What is
I read
that?
the book, and that was enough.
The book, I love the book. The book was like one of the best true crime books I think ever written. It was, but it's hard to read because it's like it gives you like the whole history of the Mormon Church as well. But the TV show is pretty good.
You saying there's something better than The Great Mouse Detective?
What?
You saying there's something better than Andor?
Andor.
Andor's pretty good. I haven't finished it though. No
Andor is
spoilers.
probably up there. I think it's up there with Empire Strikes Back as far as quality writing.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it
I will.
either.
I will
I'll
have
watch
to.
it at some point in time.
Yeah, I'll have
It
to
was
watch
it was most of my media intake is stuff that I watch while me and my wife are eating dinner. Andor wasn't really good for that. You know, like it was too complicated for us to just like throw on. Like Mandalorian was great for that because if you were sitting there munching down on some tacos, fucking Mando doing his thing, Grogu being cute, it's a good time. Andor was so complex. Like we had to keep rewinding. We didn't know who the hell that person was. Like, why are they mad at them? I don't know. They probably did something. What? Like we don't even know.
They probably did something.
Probably did something.
As you may have guessed, I have a lot of time on my hands during the day.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch it because she's given up on it. Like, I love the shows that you watch with your partner, but then like they're just like, it's okay, you can watch it without me. And I'm like, yes, remove these shackles.
Nobody's mentioned tacos yet. Anyways, sure. Sorry.
I did.
What? Yeah, somebody said tacos.
But yeah,
I just
10 days in
I
the
wonder-
hospital, so my wife started watching all the shows that we watched together without me because she needed to occupy herself. So she's like,
Yeah.
I got to rewind to the. I was out, refreshing my cocktail here, and heard you guys talking about McLobster, and as a Mainer, I just can't stand for that. No, McLobster.
Come on,
They're actually pretty good.
Wrong. It's so wrong. It's just wrong.
Have you ever had one?
No.
This is the same man who puts peanut butter on bacon cheeseburgers. Just remember that.
What? Peanut butter?
See?
That's
Oh yes.
good.
Oh, try it. You got to try it. It's
So
if you like peanut butter. If you like peanut butter, then you put it on a bacon cheeseburger with all of the rest of your condiments. It's good. Trust me.
Onions and
Whatever
relish
you like.
and peanut
No
butter.
onions.
Whatever you like.
Fuck the onions.
Just don't put a whole lot on. Just put a little bit on.
Pickles.
Put it right on the
Onion
meat so it
breaded.
melts a bit when you put it on.
And deep fried.
See, normally I'm good with trying
And-
anything, but I don't know.
Try it.
I will,
I tried
I will
it.
also
Awesome.
say, I also got to say, Portland, Maine is a real foodie city. You can get anything in this town. And it's a tiny little town. It's great.
Yeah. So and they don't have any place where you get lobster sandwiches.
Yeah, Red's Eats.
Yeah. What do you think a lobster is? It's a lobster sandwich.
No, it's
I'm not eating McDonald's lobster.
Fresh. It's fresh.
Says McDonald's.
Mass produced, though.
Yeah, McDonald's level of fresh is questionable.
It's not like you got like the McDonald's boats out there in the water, just catching the today's lobster rolls. Let me get out there early. Like they're not doing that. That's not what's happening. That lobster is coming from somewhere in some some container.
You know,
I do
here's the
miss-
thing.
Already prepped.
Here's the thing. If
Oh,
you
here you go,
can
here you
sail up, if you can sail up to a lobster boat,
Peanut
And
butter
say-
burger?
well, there you go.
Seriously.
People get
If
away
you
with
You
Well,
can
whatever.
sail up to a lobster boat
Listen.
and bargain with the fishermen. It's like, okay, you get the lobster for boat price, and then you take it off to a beach somewhere, boil the thing, or bake it. You know, no, take the McDonald's crap.
Mm-mm.
Fuck that noise.
You want to try the fast way to have peanut butter on a burger?
No.
Do you like the Baconator from Wendy's?
No.
You don't like that?
Oh, I love the Baconators.
It's
So
not real
it's
bacon.
the perfect
Yes, it
burger
is.
to add
Apple
peanut
with
butter
smoked
to.
bacon, buddy.
It tastes weird.
It's
So,
not a big
they
fan
let
of
me
bring
get
it
this
on
straight,
bottom of
Ollie. You go to the Wendy's, you get the Baconator, and you get out your jar of peanut butter
it. No, when I get home,
the
I'll
rest-
add some peanut butter to it.
in the car, and you get
No.
your thing, and you go.
I'll wait till I get home.
Oh,
He's
okay.
got little
Wait till I
packets
get
of peanut
home.
butter like ketchup, and he's just kind of.
Burger peanut butter.
I'm just saying that would probably be a product if that was popular, Ali. You'd have squeezable peanut butter packets like ketchup. But no one's looking for the peanut butter packets at the
Okay,
condiment
so-
island.
See,
See, dip
Nobody-
your fries
nobody
in it
thinks-
too.
nobody thinks about it when I'm eating like spicy wontons that are in a peanut sauce. It
Yeah.
tastes like peanut butter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the same taste it adds to the burger.
Is bacon
it
spicy
doesn't.
in Canada?
It tastes
No, but-
like
Oh, okay.
peanut butter. It tastes like peanut sauce. It's got sriracha in it. It's got soy sauce in it. It's got sesame
Hoisin,
oil in it.
Sesame
Yeah.
oil. It tastes of the East.
If you've had
Well,
a
what
peanut
kind of
pie,
peanut
it adds-
butter?
Chunky. You
I
know,
just put smooth on mine. Some people
Like,
Like
yeah,
chunky,
but
I-
what
I
brand?
just-
Is it like the sweetened kind, like Skippy,
What?
or is it like sweetened, like Skippy, or is it like all natural?
I use unsweetened peanut butter because I'm diabetic.
Okay.
Hellbound Hillbilly says you can get peanut butter packets at Walmart,
oh
There you go.
shit.
Wow.
Oh,
which
Yeah,
is
the little ones that you get at like restaurants, you have to peel the lid off and then split it.
Oh
in.
yeah.
Yeah, there's all kinds of them.
Yeah.
Although that'd be too much for a burger. How much is in one of those?
remember that?
Oh, that's perfect.
Remember that
No, for a
goober
burger?
trash?
Yeah, for a burger.
You remember goober? It was like the peanut butter and jelly in the same jar.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, I hated that
No.
so much.
I loved it
No.
as a kid, and then like as an adult, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? My mom's a bad mother. Why would she let me eat this trash? This is straight up garbage. It's sugar garbage, is what it is. This is just fucking disgusting. But I loved it. I would eat it every day. Every
I
fucking
don't
day.
think anybody's heard of anything relating to taste, and they're all just unwashed savages.
Kids will
No,
eat. I was watching.
I draw the line there. I draw the line, Q.
I was
Peanut
watching.
butter on the McLobster is just no. No, that doesn't work.
I'm telling you.
Hey, have you?
Doesn't
Hey,
work.
have you tried it? Hey, have you tried it?
Or we could put peanut butter in our ramen next time.
Well,
Stop it! Why are we doing this? I'm hungry, and this is
ramen.
mean to food.
Yeah.
You guys are food
I'd
bullies.
try that. I would literally try that. Peanut butter ramen? Fuck yeah.
yeah. Well, if you like a peanut butter pie, wouldn't it?
Melt a spoonful in the
taste.
ramen? I'd
Yeah.
try it. I'd try it.
I think it'd have to be good peanut butter, though.
Yes, definitely.
Uh-oh, pineapple
Air,
on pizza.
you are a man of fine taste.
What him say?
Yeah. Well, I like pineapple on pizza. I've never had an issue.
Oh yeah,
me
that's
too.
right.
Yeah, I can do.
I don't know
pineapple
why
on
there's
pizza.
such a big.
Yeah, I can do pineapple on pizza.
When I was
I was
when
dubious
I was
at first, but
when I was vegetarian, I used to on payday I would order Pizza Hut and I would get black olive, jalapeno, and pineapple. And I swear, between the sweet and the heat, and then like the black olives in there, I couldn't tell I wasn't eating meat. I couldn't tell.
That actually sounds pretty good.
It was
Yeah,
the
that
bomb
sounds good.
diggity. I would get it. I would get two mediums every Thursday.
Fucking pig.
Okay, here's a question for you, Mikey. How long did it take for your gut to readjust when you went back to eating meat?
2 weeks. At least 2 weeks, from what I
Oh,
remember, because it was bad. Like when I tried to eat meat again, it was bad.
Favorite snacks ever: chocolate dipped pretzels. Hell yeah!
Oh, those are delicious.
Yummy.
Yep.
Those are good. Those are good.
What
Nestle
about
Flips.
peanut butter dip pretzels?
What's
Oh my gosh, I have a client who we went to go stop by her house the other day, and she had these pretzels that had been dipped in caramel and then dipped in chocolate.
Ooh.
Deadly, so good.
The forbidden combo.
Yeah.
The secret arts.
Somebody march.
Fuck. Oh, hang on. I know what I'm going to do now.
Somebody let our secret out.
How long were you vegetarian? I was vegetarian for. Oh, I was pescatarian for like 9 months, so almost a year. I felt great. I felt amazing every day. Fucking drink 10 drinks at the bar, get fucking 3.5 hours of sleep, and then pop right up in the morning when my alarm went off. It was amazing. My sleep was meaningful.
Sweet.
Sweet.
So I had to go get my Nanaimo bar fudge.
Oh,
from
Nanaimo
Cabela's.
bars.
Fuck it, I'm getting Oreos.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
This is Nanaimo bar fudge.
Hey,
He's back.
Can you guys see me? I keep getting
Yes,
yes, yes.
Okay.
yes.
Are you on your
I
computer
gave up
now?
on my phone and I'm just using my computer. So
That's better.
Hopefully, Tennessee football performs better than your internet.
Oh.
well, they have been,
Dang.
thankfully.
By the way, Nikki, go Lady Vols.
Yeah.
What a great basketball team.
I love Pat Summitt.
Fantastic.
I love her. I've met her. She's excellent. She's great. Oh, by the way, we are ranked number 1 in the country. So go Vols.
Yeah, UConn.
Just remember the very first.
Can't forget
team ever
UConn.
ranked
Oh
number
no,
one
not in
was
women's
Mississippi
basketball.
State.
Say what?
The very first team that was ever ranked number 1 in the playoff era was Mississippi State. So it could be very short-lived. They were the very first number 1 team.
The statistic. Oh, okay. Okay. I must have been looking at the wrong stat then, because okay. Yeah.
The very first time the ranking came out, they were number 1.
Well, we'll see what happens this weekend.
Those were the days.
We will see what happens this weekend with Georgia. I don't even want to think
You have
about
to sing
it.
that like Edith Bunker.
It's a good day.
Those were the days.
Oh,
Edith.
Exactly.
Stifle yourself, Edith.
Yeah. Well, I hope this is better. Archie. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Archie.
All in the Family.
That was my shit.
On the Family.
Watch them and the Jeffersons because I was controversial and an edgelord. My Nick at Night content.
That was Nick at Night. I thought it was like TV Land.
By the way, Courtney,
this is pre-TV Land.
Yeah.
you can get this stuff from Cabela's.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Great. They have
I
Bass Pro
love
Shops.
Nanaimo.
Cabela's headquarters is like 20 miles from my house.
Right.
Are you in
I'll
Alabama?
go there and get the
Wait,
Nanaimo
where?
bar fudge.
I'm in Nebraska.
Really? I didn't know their headquarters is in Nebraska.
Yep, there was a big uproar because Bass Pro Shop basically gutted Cabela's home office, and it's basically ruined this town that it was in.
Ooh,
Wow.
interesting. I don't know why I thought Bass Pro Shop and Cabela's were the same up to this point.
Well, here
They
they're
are.
owned by the same company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you look
Bass
at
Pro
the-
Bass Pro
bought
Shops.
Cabela's. Bass Pro
There,
bought Cabela's
Oh, okay.
4 years ago.
Oh, they did a power move and put a bunch of people out of work.
Yep.
Sounds like life.
So
Up
they
here,
destroyed, they destroyed a small town.
Sounds like life.
Up here, LL Bean employs a
Corporate
small
America.
town, which is rather interesting.
Ooh, that's
Town
scary
next door.
though. It's so scary to have everything depending on one company because anything could happen.
Yep.
Right. I would never live in a place like that. I couldn't do that.
Yeah, Eddie Bauer buys
Yeah.
LL Bean and shuts it all down.
Yeah, exactly. That'll never happen. That'll never happen. The Gormans.
Yeti.
Well, I can't say never. The Gormans probably are. They're. It's still a family owned company basically.
Until they want to exit in private
Until
equity.
they want until all the cousins decide it's time to go. Then
Right. Everyone has a price.
And then somebody like
$45.
Apollo steps in, buys it up, ruins it, pieces it
Cheap
out,
and
sells
easy.
it off.
No, wait.
Eddie Bauer buys it for pennies on the dollar, and they revamp it, and the town is destroyed. I've seen this happen. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Then Elon Musk comes in and buys it, and then sets the town on fire. So,
Hey Neil, I'm like Little Caesars, $5 hot and ready.
Hey, Titan.
I thought that, and then I had to hold it for 4 seconds because it was rude to interrupt. That was killing me.
he was dying inside.
I almost burst.
So, speaking of it being rude to interrupt, it was a no-go on the Oreos.
What'd you get?
Chips Ahoy.
Well, I got one in my mouth and then realized there were a whole bunch of ants in them. So,
Hey,
What?
Oh
No.
man!
Fertilization after the ants.
eat
But just
those.
fucking dust them off and eat your
Eat
damn
those.
Oreos.
Eat those fucking ants.
I thought about
Protein.
drowning them in the milk and shaking them off, but I don't
What?
think I can commit to it.
No,
Just
don't
consider-
That was a joke. That was a joke.
The ants are excellent swimmers. They're
Just
so
consider
buoyant.
the
No, I don't
chocolate
bring up
covered
ants. I
ants.
just think it's nasty.
Come on, JIL. You do better than that. Come on.
I'm not one of those
Mega.
grapes. Nuh-uh.
But yeah, now I got Fritos and bean dip. So
Ooh, Fritos.
When I worked construction outside for doing siding for a summer, and I left my Monster in the shade so that the fucking sun wouldn't turn into fucking hot boiling tea in 30 seconds. So I hid it behind this tree, and man, I came back in an hour. There was ants going all up the side of that can. Man, I'm talking about. I said,
laughing so hard. It's
I
funny.
was like, and I just fucking plowed through and drank through it. We don't have time to go back to the fucking store to get another fucking Monster. I'm not losing out on my caffeine
You
because
got extra protein.
I mean, yeah, I'll do that for Monster, but I'm not doing it for Oreos.
I'm like, these little pricks are not about to ruin my drink. Fuck them.
I just feel like they'd be crawling around. I mean, I know
Well-
the stomach acid will kill it, but I still have this visualization of them just like, crawling around inside of me like a horror movie.
To be fair, the Monster would have killed them too. Like they wouldn't have lived in the Monster. That's pretty vicious as it is.
Okay, let's be
They
honest.
were
with you.
already dead.
You do that for the last monster. You wouldn't do it for a monster.
That was the only Monster.
Yeah, when it's the only
Yeah.
one, hands
Yeah.
down, you're gonna do it.
No.
I had already crushed my Gatorade, and now I'm like, all right, I'm getting a little bit tired. I need that little boost of energy.
What,
And here
was
go
there a
these
source of
fucking
just
ants.
water?
Yeah,
Then no.
the addiction is real. I was able to give up cigarettes. I can't give up Monster. It's not happening.
I have a Monster every day. I understand.
That's
No.
fair.
I just JIL basically comes in and drops a bomb and then leaves, so he doesn't even stick around. So I wouldn't worry about it that much.
What?
What?
Pretty much what he does. Jesus is Lord or whatever. JIL.
Oh, Jesus is Lord.
Mr.
Well,
I'm glad you finally realized
What'd
that.
you say?
You're not going to hell. I'm so proud of you.
I don't
Man.
even know who
there
that
you
is.
go.
I worried about your soul there for a quick second.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I see my
Sorry.
soul
Oh,
in heaven.
is that him as rebuke and reprove?
Yes.
Sorry, JIL. I only watch people who have good content, so I've never fucking heard of you.
Yeah.
Is
I have
that
no idea who you are.
Oh, JIL's
Jesus
like
is
a
Lord.
person?
Jesus is Lord drops a bomb. That should be a headline somewhere.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
this person named Jesus is Lord and they're in the chat.
I
Well,
know.
that's
That's tragic,
If you look
isn't
at
it?
their,
The God of the universe is
Yeah.
reduced to being in Neil's chat. Oh my
There.
God.
There you go.
Their pictures there.
Jesus is
Okay.
Lord, but it's
Rebuke
rebuke and
and
reprove.
reprove.
Yeah.
So if you, Nikki, if you see on the right hand side, there's like the private chat, and then there's a comment tab. If you click that, you can see the live chat comments.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't insult me.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's hard to do it on your phone, which is why I didn't bother. I was like, let's let a sleeping dog lie.
Yeah, I will not be doing StreamYard with my phone again, especially since I intend on using it to actually do this.
No, do your computer with it.
Your
Are
computer
you
seems to
starting
be
a
okay, good.
podcast?
Yes. Yes, eventually. That's the goal. The goal is to, because I really want to have conversations with
Yay.
believers. Not a lot of people doing that who look like me, so I want to do it. And I have my first, it's not my podcast, but I'm on a podcast with a gentleman named Joseph Jackson, who was a theist, on Thursday. And it's my first conversation with a theist. I'm excited about it. So
That's awesome. That's really
Just send
cool.
us
I
links
like it.
so we can come and check it out.
So excited
Oh.
about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Definitely.
It's
What
on the
time on Thursday?
8:30 Central. It's on the.
Oh shit! I'll be live.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. I just thought
Actually,
about
hold
that.
on. I might not be. I still don't have anyone for Thursday. I don't think.
In the
Third's still
evening,
open.
I'll probably have to watch it after the fact, but I'll watch it for sure.
He's gonna have people ask questions. Okay, open discussion. Thursday, November 3rd, 8:30 p.m. Central. Yeah.
Cool.
Talk Everything podcast. I'm excited about it.
You're excited
I think that's
about it.
really cool. I think that's really, really cool.
I would love to do it. I wanna. I think it's weird to be a philosopher or whatever, but there are people that do it for a living, and there are people who have a good time doing it and do speeches, and there's a lot I can offer trying to get people of color, especially women, to start questioning religion more, because we don't, and I think this is something I want to get into.
So this is something I wanted to say in the deconversion, but I kind of forgot because we started talking about, I don't know, Neil distracted me.
Yeah, my shit probably dropped too, because that's been happening.
Blame it on me.
Thanks, Neil. But can you kind of, I don't think a lot of our non-melanated friends really get how entrenched.
Our non-melanated friends.
I don't think they really
Pasty
get how
white buddies.
the sunwalkers.
The stupid idiots that went north.
I didn't say all that.
That's stupid.
I heard once. I heard Neo Sapiens.
Mayo sapiens. That's funny.
Those who retreated from the sun to hide their
Neo
sin.
Sapiens. I like it.
Oh, that's fucking brilliant.
I'm not. Yeah, listen.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mikey.
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
Can you kind of describe how your blackness is tied to your being religious?
My blackness is tied to being religious. Yes. So living in the southeastern United States specifically, there's the largest concentration of African Americans live in the Southeast, obviously, because after slavery ended, they mostly stayed put. Slavery was used, of course, to indoctrinate African Americans to remain complicit, and it was successful, still successful.
Mm-hmm.
As we have basically just traded the master for Jesus when it comes to self-autonomy, being autonomous. It's kind of a terrifying thought, unfortunately, generally speaking. So there are not very many atheist African Americans. Being Black means being Christian. It's without a question. And I was telling Neil and Mike that they asked me when the religious indoctrination started, and I pretty much said in the womb. As excuse me, my mother has stated that she went to great lengths to read verses to me in the womb and sing hymns to me in the womb, because Jesus is Lord. There's no way to confront life without him, and it's good to be needy. It's good to need Jesus. So yeah,
Imagine
when you're
Republicans saying that.
Say what?
So imagine Republicans saying you need to be needy to somebody else when they're all about
it was actually a
self-knowledge.
Democrat that said it, which was interesting. Yeah, it was actually a Democrat that said it. Yeah, it's being African American. The church is a central entity of our pretty much all of our gatherings and any type of organization in the African American community, unfortunately, comes through the church. So there's in areas where African Americans are the predominant demographic, those areas aren't, unless it's in, unfortunately, like Atlanta, those areas are not very well provided for. There's not a lot of business ownership amongst African Americans, and high progress. You know, for those areas where African Americans lives, a lot of individuals who aren't African American come in and run businesses. So there's not like a lot of funds being exchanged through the community. There's not a lot of internal support. So the church really is the only thing that we have that adds that protection. And because of that and the dependence on the church, it's my belief that we will never be able to fully, I mean, I know this is another topic about systemic racism and power, but if you want to maximize your opportunity of achieving power, you need to do it through your own means. You can't depend on anything or really anyone to do it for you, especially something that's non-existent. And that's a problem. And whenever we talk about, you know, large groups are be like, you know, we're God's chosen people and we're going to come out of it and we shall overcome and all of that. And it's just like, no, you're not, because you're depending on something else, not yourself. But of course, there are other people who are working. Honestly, I don't really know of any African-American leaders that aren't religious, frankly. Now, if you know of some, tell me.
No.
No?
No. They're all religious.
Man,
Especially on the political side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
I thought we were talking about like leaders,
probably
like politicians.
probably
Yes.
probably there aren't. I know of very few white people who grew up in a black church, and I'm one.
Oh.
It was the Morgan Memorial Church of All Nations Methodist in Boston, in the south end of Boston. It's a predominantly black congregation. We were one of the few white families because my grandfather founded the fucking thing back at the turn of the century. And so I was this kid who was growing up in this milieu as a minority in this congregation, but it was like I was part of apartheid because the white power structure ran the church.
It runs most things.
So, and it was a it was as a little kid in the 50s and 60s going through that transformation from legal apartheid in the South and the civil rights movement with people in my family involved in the freedom rides and in the march across the Edmund Pettus Bridge. It was a very strange place to be as a small child in the 50s and as a teenager in the 60s, watching all of this go. And I've had this conversation with folks in the atheist community. It's like, you don't understand. There wouldn't have been a civil rights movement if it hadn't been for the black church.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
It just simply wouldn't have happened.
That's the problem.
It's a huge problem. It is.
But the civil rights movement led blacks right into the jaws of white supremacy, to be honest with you.
And that's what that was my experience as just as an observer.
Yeah.
Because there was the real, I mean, there were a lot of really difficult struggles as to how do you balance black identity and white belief through the power structure that was the church.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it was really tricky. The SCLC, the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, was very, very weird. The SNCC was, my brother-in-law was in SNCC, and he and my sister worked in a predominantly black mission in Augusta, Georgia, in the late 50s, early 60s.
Wow.
And my dad, the minister, was appalled. But that era, that whole negotiation is something that I don't think people really have a good grasp on. I've said my piece. I'm shutting up.
No, thank you. That's awesome.
I just got to say goodnight, guys. I'm heading off to bed. Thanks again for sharing your story, Nikki.
Good night. Thank you. It was good to meet
You guys all have a great. Yeah, you guys all have a great night.
Peace out, Ollie, man.
Good night.
Take care,
Hey.
Ollie.
Good night, Ollie.
Go have a peanut butter burger.
Blasphemous.
That's how he goes to sleep. Is with he's got the peanut butter on one hand and the patty on the other.
Go into Ollie's kitchen, you just open up the cabinets, just jars of Jif peanut butter. Row after row.
Up here in Canada, we like our Kraft peanut butter.
Or Adams, all natural.
I can't do Adams. I tried.
What? Why?
I can't do it.
It's just peanuts.
I just want natural peanut butter. I can't.
Yeah, I know. I know, but I like.
I just don't like. I don't like the sweet.
Eat your preservatives. Eat your preservatives to be happy about it.
Back in my day, we didn't have no preservatives.
When you open up the Adams, it's got that lake of oil on top.
Yeah, I
That's
don't like
what they
that.
all have, though. They
But
all
my
have
husband
that.
deals with that part, and then when he's finished,
Mix
then
it
I
in.
get.
Just mix it.
Oh, I sip that off the
good
top.
oil. It's good oil.
No.
I do.
That's the oil you want.
You just drink that off. You just drink that off the top of the peanut butter. Oh, it's great.
No, I make some fried pickles in that. That's what I
Fried
do.
pickles.
For my burger, you got to have fried pickles for the burger. So you
It's
got
gotta
a
have
whole double
fried
duty.
something on the burger. Fried pickles, fried onions, something. For sure.
Oh god, French onions on a burger though, like
No,
those
like
almost
onion
straw-like
rings.
onions.
No,
I like
like
onion
onion
rings.
rings or like onion.
Onion rings are so
onion
easy to
rings.
pull off. A burger, though.
That's true. That's so
Coleslaw on
true.
the burger.
Takes too
Or
much
pulled
effort.
Shit. Here I'm like, progress only, because I remember talking to him about getting him on the show. And it's like, all right, yeah, we got to get you on the show. And I'm like, oh, wait a second. Alex DeWitt, progress only, November 12th. 6 p.m. We had to go an hour.
Oh yeah,
Let's go an hour later.
He's also a mod in Telltale channel.
Yes, yes. Yes. Owen came on my show actually a while back. Him and
It's this.
B, or not B. Sorry.
B, no, just B.
No, not. Oh, come on! I hate it when I can't.
John Jacob Jingleheimer.
No. Rudy B. Rudy.
Rudy.
We're on-
Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy.
Rudy.
And Owen came on at the same time because they were both
From
ex
the
Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's
right?
Witness.
So,
Yeah.
You got Ruby Rod on the show?
what? Rudy B.
That's from Fifth Element.
Seeing all
Sorry,
of this-
thought I knew the audience. My bad.
Read the room.
I was trying. I was like, everyone's got to know Fifth
He
Element.
doesn't
Nope.
even pay attention half the time, man. He's doing other shit online.
What are you talking about? Why would you say that?
I don't know, but I like the shit.
All right, guys, I should go. I gotta
Courtney,
go
it was
spend
so
time
good
with-
seeing you again.
It was good to see you too. Let me know about your podcast. I can't wait. To
I
listen.
will. Oh, you will be like the first to know. You'll be
Okay.
You're gonna be like my support person. Like Courtney, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so scared. Like, because I've never
It'll be
done
fine.
anything. But
I
I
I
just want
know
to say,
that.
Courtney, that I am a fan of your Facebook page. It's so funny.
oh my no, hi. You follow me on Facebook or not
Uh,
Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah.
You follow me? Are you talking to Courtney or me?
Both. I follow both on Twitter, but I follow
Oh.
Courtney on Facebook. Her page is so funny.
Thank you.
Except for the food pornography she keeps posting. I'm going to report it next time.
Yeah, but it's great. I've had some of that food porn myself.
I know.
Yeah, I made you schnitzel.
That's right. Oh man, it was
What?
so
Oh, I love schnitzel.
I didn't get no damn schnitzel.
I made
You
him
weren't
schnitzel.
around, Jack.
When the hell
And
did we
next
have
time-
schnitzel?
Next time it's cinnamon buns.
What?
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Cinnamon buns, cinnamon buns, all the way,
Yeah.
all the way.
Canada.
All right.
Okay. I gotta get my passport renewed, but I'm gonna get a.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
everybody,
you're all invited. You're all
You
invited.
totally have to come up.
We're coming.
Totally have to.
before everybody gets
Don't
all out of
play.
control, Courtney, did you bring enough for the class?
I'll make enough for the class. I'll make enough for the class if you all come.
It was so
All
good
right.
We'll
to
also
see
make
you.
Sweet do some barbecue then.
Oh yeah, I need a pork butt.
Oh, don't talk about barbecue.
I'll
I've
bring
already got
Chimita.
Neil,
Pork
put that
butter,
away. Put that away,
pork
Neil.
butter, ham hands. I don't know. Either way.
What is
Night,
it?
everybody.
Bye, girl.
Right.
Now,
Bye.
Sweet, you're a grill master. Is it?
Pitmaster.
There you go.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, grilling and barbecue. Different thing. Hi, Bree.
I apologize.
It's a pit
For
mess.
nothing.
Has
I'm
more
a grill
authority
master.
too. I
So,
like it. Uh-oh.
Does don't pigs have like 4 shoulders or 4 butts and 2 are shoulders and 2 or 2?
No, the hindquarters is labeled differently.
What are you going to fucking Frankenstein's
It's
place to get
pork
pork?
butt is shoulder.
Franken
Which is
pig.
only the front two.
Right.
You're getting pigs from
Pigs have four
The power plant.
from the power plant.
Kinda wish I had 4 bucks. Oh, you're watching
Mikey
that
is
South Park
genetically
episode.
engineering pigs to
4
get
ounce
more
monkey.
Boston butts out of them.
Pigs from the northern Ukraine, I think.
Damn, with the Chernobyl pig. You know?
Yeah.
It's got
Yeah.
63 butts.
Fresh
No
from
eyes.
Pripyat near Chernobyl.
Dude, 4-assed pigs.
So,
these are called thick. We call them thick piggies over here.
Big piggies.
Yeah. Three-eyed frog legs.
and I've actually found that 7 to 7.5 pounds is the perfect weight that you don't have to wait too damn long to actually smoke the damn thing. Because
Right,
an
and
hour
it's
and
still
a half
enough
per
to feed quite a
pound.
few people, too. Right? Yeah.
And
I love
waking
talking
up
about
at,
meat. So
waking
good.
up at like 1 in the morning to be ready by 5 o'clock the next evening.
Oh,
It just
Wow.
isn't my style.
no.
I'm hungry again.
Fair, but what if you just stay up till
Yeah,
1 o'clock in the morning to get it started?
So you're saying we can preload some of our wait time? Sounds great.
Yes.
Here's the
That's what I'm
thing,
hearing.
though. You have an active fire going out near your house.
Don't give a
Uh-huh.
fuck.
That's the way he said it.
That is the problem.
Excuse me. But buy a welder's blanket and wrap it.
Or
Oh,
push
yeah,
it into
good
the
idea.
neighbor's yard and then light it there.
No, but then
Light
they
his
get-
house on
then they
fire.
get the food, though. Then they get the food. You don't want them to have that.
It won't be
You know,
ready yet.
Now
This
that I
year-
got
this
my
year,
own
though,
place,
I am doing 3 turkeys for the family Christmas. So
Oh,
I will be smoking 3
incredible.
turkeys at the same time.
nice.
I didn't know you
roll
picked up
You
smoking.
don't play. You really are a pit master.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's got a real
You're gonna
smoking problem.
You're gonna give.
Smoking
You're gonna give
problem.
Ollie Man a challenge. You're gonna give Ollie Man a run for his money.
You know, now that I got my own place, I am thinking about doing a brick pizza oven.
Oh, that would be nice.
That's how it starts.
With like a patio out there.
Hmm.
Not
Mm.
patio.
We did a
uh,
pizza in a cast iron dish on the smoker, and it was excellent.
Oh,
nice.
Pizza.
Listen to
Sounds
talking about
amazing.
food
Smoked
now.
pizza?
Guys, fuck you.
no.
Yeah, yeah.
Smoked pizza because the only thing that really absorbs the smoke is anything with fat. So the
Mm.
meat and the cheese is what absorbs the smoke. The bread really doesn't. So you get this smoky meat and cheese.
Mm.
Sounds incredible.
All right.
Jasmine.
Oh,
You know,
Sweet,
I bet with
need-
like a Gouda, that'd be amazing.
So Sweet, I need you to
Yeah.
back up from the
It'd be very
beginning.
good.
Stop it.
Would
No,
be
we are
very
not.
good.
No, No, we are not doing the cheese puns again.
Forbidden.
We got stuck in that loop for about a week.
I don't want my smoker to blow up. There would be I don't want my smoker to blow up. There would be debris everywhere.
No, Nikki, you're laughing. You weren't here, okay? You weren't here when the sky fell and we got stuck in cheese puns for literally 4 after shows.
Yeah, it was not very good.
I'm having bad memories of this.
Don't y'all start it up again. I know you're all cooking it up in your little creative brains over there. You little
no, I'm leaving it.
No cheese. We have to
Mikey, the longer you say this, the more I want to do it. And I wasn't on board to do it at first, but I might do it now.
I'm playing the heel. I'm just giving you guys time to griff, okay? Time to riff.
And this is great.
It is.
Stop it.
Well done, Alma.
I knew someone would sneak one in. It's the forbidden fruit, man.
You're trying to get grading, Ben?
Yes, on my nerves. You kids and your cheese. When will you learn?
What is your who do you and Mikey have on next Tuesday?
Next Tuesday?
I didn't know there was going to be a quiz. I wouldn't have smoked so much.
Next Tuesday is my dental surgery day, so I'm not doing a show on dental surgery day.
Oh, okay. But what if you would do it after the dental surgery while you are still coming down from the drugs?
Neil will just be standing there for 5 minutes looking at his hand and fucking wonder. High as shit. It's like, whoa. Like I've been looking at my hand for 5 days. Like, Neil, it's been 30 seconds.
God's everywhere, just not a second. Yeah.
No,
that's like time in the hospital room when you are like sitting there for like 14 days straight. You're like, man, it's got to have been like 10 hours. Fuck, it's been 5 minutes.
I've never been in the hospital, so I wouldn't know jack about that.
What?
Time moves differently in a hospital.
Man, that's a wild thing. You've never been in the hospital?
Me neither.
Not that I can remember.
Good job.
Well, I mean, except when visiting people.
I've gone to the hospital for like treatment, but I've never had to stay overnight or anything.
Oh, I have.
Stay there once as a kid. Yeah. Long time ago. But...
No, I got tubes in my ears when I was real little, but I don't have any memory of that. So.
Oh, ear infection?
Oh, constantly. It's still bad now, actually. Like if I get sweat in my ears, like, ugh.
So you can't swim?
No, I can still swim, but like if I'm wearing headphones or something and I get sweat trapped in there, like
miserable. Horrible.
Well,
yes.
The one thing I have seen that works with ear infections is just don't clean your ears. Just keep them nice and filthy. The sweat can't get in.
I feel like there are more disadvantages to that.
While we're just being gross, as a 33-year-old man, I made an investment purchase I should have made 5 years ago. I bought a nose hair trimmer.
Oh, it's life-changing.
Oh, aren't they awesome?
They're the best. They're just the best thing you can get. For it. Like you need one at a certain point. Like I was using like little tweezers and scissors and stuff like that. No,
it's painful. It's painful.
Is nose hair like
oh no, like I'll get hairs like popping right out of there. It'll be like I have a second little mustache if I don't.
This is more of a genetically male issue.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because
I've never seen
it.
They help guide food in. Is what they reach out.
Well, I mean, in the wintertime, I let it grow. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to have like snot on my fucking face. I need them hairs are there to catch on my
stuck in your mustache.
How do those females feel about that?
My wife has made her life decisions.
How does that female? Oh, she's okay. She's like, all right. She's in for the long haul.
She's locked
like in the snot.
She's ride or die.
I put my deposit in.
Nikki, I've seen the look of fear on her face sometimes. So.
Does it look like my face right now?
Yeah, what's that shit coming out your nose?
What did I get into?
She's got a 1,000-yard stare. This is my beautiful wife. Does she know she's your wife?
Does she know?
No.
This is the Stockholm syndrome.
Surprise! We're married.
So, folks,
Here's your ring.
Just
It's no need a ring.
I gotta bring this to an end because I want to keep these to about an hour and a half, and it's 8:30 here for me now. So, and I get up at 4:00 in the morning to go to work. So,
I don't believe that time exists.
It
I know,
does.
right?
I'm
It's
there.
a lie.
I witness it. I will screenshot my phone for you.
I mean, Photoshop.
Yeah, clearly.
Easy.
On a phone, I'm no good at Photoshop anyways, let alone on a phone.
That's funny.
You probably pass it off to a teenager at your bus stop and get him to do it for you.
Yeah, you probably got
Just
some
run off with
expert.
the phone.
Oh, I see. Tell all my secrets, Jonathan.
It's just an expose hit piece on Neil.
But once
You guys
again,
are
though,
awesome.
creation myths. Yeah. So every morning I say that at 4 a.m. Nope. Fuck, I have to.
I deny this.
I'm the head science guy where I work, so I got to go and do my.
You're the head science guy.
That's what they sing. Neil guy, the science guy.
Neil.
Really?
Neil.
Yeah, I have to go pretend that I know stuff in the world of chemistry. But anyway, Nikki, once again, thank you so much for being our guest tonight. I hope
Thank you for having me. Oh, it was excellent. You guys are hilarious.
Oh, well, thank you.
Mike can't turn a host into a housewife. Never forget
You're
that.
welcome.
So funny.
That's a classic.
When the what's it called ends, don't go anywhere. I got to talk to you.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna go get some food while we talk. So
Okay,
sure. And all my usual after party crew folks, thank you all for being here and hanging out with us. And thank you guys out there in the chat for hanging out. I hope you guys had fun tonight. If you missed the interview that Mikey and I had with Nikki, there is a link to it below, and you can head over there and check it out. And all of Nikki's links are in the description box of the interview if you want to follow her on YouTube and Twitter and stuff. Okay. Also thanks to my amazing patrons. Without you guys, the show really wouldn't be what it is. So I appreciate everything you guys do for the show. And that about wraps this one up. Until next time, guys. And listen, if you know anyone that wants to come and share their story, I still have Thursday open. So I'm still trying to find someone. And Mikey, I did send you a text with the
I saw it.
schedule stuff. So okay. Till then, guys, like I always say at the end of the after parties, like the late great Carl Sagan once said, extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And we'll see you guys next time. And a quick reminder, if you dig the tunes for the intros and outros, that's me. So hit me up if you want a link. See you later.
Nice.
Bye.